It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cobras and the Kings. Brown, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Mark Lacey. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Straight ball, 1 strike.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Greg English. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Striding into the box, Paul Taylor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Lacey at second. English on at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air to center field. Tate is right there, one down. And this throw gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches. consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Striding in, Kevin Landry. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, King Giles. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch inside, the throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a poor gamble in hindsight there as the inning is over. Don the Man, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So striding forward now, Roberto Velez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Roberto Velez.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Popped him up. Landry over to his left. 1 out.
The second baseman.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Stepping in, Nicholas Velasquez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, King, 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
A little two-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Fred Blair. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder King Giles. Here comes the first pitch. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Again, another foul ball. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Buford Christian. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Standing in now, Richard Wise. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1-1. Runners off for second. And this one's in the dirt. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Michael Wright, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. King is there, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Todd Alexander, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Alexander.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate now, Jalen Hurt. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Yanked on the ground down the line. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping into the box, Jaylen Brown. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And the pitch.
Ball, Sam.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. Christian is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in now, Jason McIntosh. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jason McIntosh.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
McIntosh bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind you.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Lacy. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Greg English. Hit hard down the right field line. but that's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready for another chance? Paul Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ortiz is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now in the box, King Giles. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Hurt is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Corey Tate. And that misses ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Marco Ortiz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Landry. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Velez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Set for the start of the fourth, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Buford Christian.
Buford Christian. First
pitch coming. Here it is. Christian has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Richard White, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Into the box now, Michael Wright. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Nicholas Velasquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, King. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Throw won't get him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred Blair, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. Another one sent foul. On a rope to the second baseman. And certainly worth the second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Standing in, Todd Alexander. First offering on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for a second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Jalen Brown is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. In his career, Brown is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Chopper to short, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Digging in once again, Mark Lacey. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hard on the ground toward short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Ready once again, Greg English earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Throwing to second, and he's safe.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Paul Taylor fouled off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Taylor is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 8.
So digging in now, Kevin Landry. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Men on third with 2 down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Corey Payne. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And a rather easy first out. So coming to the plate, Marco Ortiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, shortstop, Roberto Velez.
Standing in now, Roberto Velez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting, the second base.
Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Velasquez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder King Giles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Buford Christian will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting,
riding in once again, Richard Wise. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Blair is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired.
moving on toward the team. The first baseman, number 84.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
batter, third baseman,
At the plate, Fred Blair. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit weakly back to the mound. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
the batter,
At
number
the
8.
plate now is the designated hitter, Todd Alexander. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Marvin Mays is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. At the plate, Michael Wright. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
The first baseman, Michael.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now that designated hitter.
So stepping in, Jason McIntosh. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
Digging in, Mark Lacey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Mays utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity. A power curve, if you will.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Jalen Brown.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Christian is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now. Center fielder, Corey Tate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. At the plate now, Marco Ortiz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Greg English. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far, as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Paul Taylor. First offering on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab him out.
Buford Slugger will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, King Giles drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The left fielder, number 10, Buford Christian.
Into the box, Buford Christian, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The Kings entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant. In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. This will land out there just foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Richard Wise squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. 1 run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Buck Ponder answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Ortiz is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 4 hits here, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cobras lead it 3-0.
Your attention, please.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Roberto Velez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Nicholas Velasquez.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Velasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Brian Bledsoe answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. To the plate now, King, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding in, Fred Blair. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
for the Cobras, the designated hitter, Jason McIntosh.
Here's the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Mark Lacey. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Push to the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Second baseman, Greg English.
Digging in to try it again, Greg English. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Now at the plate, Todd Alexander. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
Alexander.
Jason Lee comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Lee.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. But also, the guy on the mound's got to eat, too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Jalen Hurt is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now. we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run, and you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Number 33, Corey Tate.
At the plate now, Corey Tate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Cobras will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cobras led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Don, the man, earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Cameron Brown pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Jason Lee hammers down the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs, 11 hits.